Hey, what's up guys, how's it going? So recently I've been returning to a few personal classics, and one of them is the Left 4 Dead series. Now what I want to do here today is just talk about the two games individually, because the Left 4 Dead franchise seems kind of dead. We're not going to talk about that one, but I kind of want to take a look at these games from a nostalgic lens, because that's what this channel is about, and that was kind of cringe, but either way, enough bullshit, let's get started.
These freaks whatever you want.
If it's not one of us, kill it.
The guys used to laugh when I hit the rifle range at lunch. Ain't so funny now, is it?
I'll see peace back on Earth if I gotta murder every one of these animals with my own bare hands.
Rated M for mature.
Alright, so this gem of a game released back in November 2008, and I gotta say, these two games kind of started the zombie shooter genre back then. And it could be a good thing or a bad thing, all depends on what your opinion is, but this game back in the day was pretty good. The game was mainly about surviving and killing off zombies. And when it comes to zombie games in general, this game kind of sticks out. You know, it has different types of zombies. It's not just killing off thousands and thousands of zombies. Obviously, there's different types, like the Charger, who literally just charges at you and just slams you to the ground. And obviously by the look of this zombie, you could tell there's certain memes. Then of course there's the Witch, which that's basically just a screamer. That zombie's basically there to jump scare you. And not to go off the rails a little bit, but this was a semi-horror game at the time. Yes, I know today there's a lot of better horror games out there, but back in 2008, you know, just seeing and hearing The Witch for the first time, it was honestly kind of creepy. And yes, I won't admit this game isn't really scary in the slightest, but it'll get you from time to time when you're not expecting it. Now, one of the aspects that I would like to talk about when it comes to the original Left 4 Dead is sort of the mini-stories. Of course, you have No Mercy.
To anyone who can hear this, proceed to Mercy Hospital for evacuation. Repeat, proceed to Mercy Hospital for evacuation.
Where the goal in that is essentially get to the hospital and find, safety. And of course, when they arrive at the hospital, there is no safety. And there's other plot lines throughout the game where they just continually try to survive and find safety. But to be honest, the story isn't really important. The story is mostly a background thing. But that's all I really want to talk about when it comes to the original Left 4 Dead. But now, let's get started with Left 4 Dead 2.
Looks like the team is getting together for a little powwow.
Yeah, they're in a real jam here, Skipper.
You said it. Their opponents tonight are a real hungry bunch.
Their intensity is infectious.
Well, it appears the coach has a plan. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Oh, boy.
That's a home run.
Pre-order Left 4 Dead 2 at GameStop and get an exclusive in-game baseball bat. Powered to the players. Rated M for mature.
Alrighty, Left 4 Dead 2. Now this game is basically the same as the first, except it's, I would say, a little bit more difficult. It depends on how you play. It's just subjective, but it's basically the same thing. There's many plot lines where you go through level, and I would say as much as I like Left 4 Dead 1, this game is far more popular. Left 4 Dead 1 is great, but it kind of flew under the radar. But enough about that. There's a lot of aspects of the Left 4 Dead series that this game sort of introduced. I mean, there's melee weapons. I would say there's a lot more popular characters compared to the original. I mean, you got Coach, Ellis, Nick, I forgot the other person's name. But the point that I'm getting at is that these characters have been in memes for about a decade now, which, oh my god, I'm becoming an old man. But still, these game characters are like icons at this point. There's literally been thousands and thousands of memes made out of these characters. But we seem to be going off the rails. Let's just talk about the game. Now, of course, the same zombie types return in the second one, but there's a little bit more. Of course, you got the Smoker, which, it's kind of weird to describe, but he'll kind of kidnap you with his tongue, and your teammates have to shoot him down. It's weird. And then there's the Clown Zombies, and of course, there's the zombies in hazmat suits. Now, I kind of like this type a bit more. It takes a lot more firepower to bring this one down, and of course, it makes sense since this zombie was, trying to save people, and you get the point. A lot of great things are added in this game. A lot of memorable levels like the hotel, the mall, stuff like that. This game is just great. Hell, both of these games are great. Although one slight downside, this game does, I would say, slightly bring down the horror aspect, which that's kind of a downside to me. And this game has a slight comedic tone, which kind of brings down the value of being stuck in a zombie apocalypse and trying to survive and stuff like that. You get my point. Anyway, my apologies if we seem to be going off the rails. Now, there's one more aspect that I would like to talk about when it comes to Left 4 Dead 2, the mods. There have been some crazy things done to this game, like putting in Portal 2 into Left 4 Dead. That's fucking crazy. Or the Teletubbies mods and stuff like that. This game is just full of modding opportunities. But hey, ladies and gents, if you want to, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and tell me down below. Did you play these games back in the day? Did you like them? Did you hate them? Tell me down in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Dad, can I meet up with my friends today, please?
Horse penis and balls.